There is an asset that if you invest in, I can assure you that you can be financially free. Now, there are a lot of assets that we invest in, but there's one that surely, if you did that and forgot about all other assets, it will give you financial freedom. What is this asset? Now, in this video, I'm going to help you uncover this asset and let you know what you need to do to be able to get the best and the most out of this asset. This asset is yourself. Do you know that you are the number one asset when it comes to you, when it comes to creating money, when it comes to achieving financial freedom and every other thing? You can invest in stocks, you can invest in mutual funds, you can invest in your business, but the number one asset that will give you infinite return on investment is yourself. Why? Because investing in yourself is giving yourself an opportunity to grow. It's giving yourself an opportunity to understand. It's giving yourself an opportunity to learn. It's giving yourself an opportunity to expand and not contract. You need to invest in yourself. What does it mean to invest in yourself, and what benefit does it bring to us? At the core of investing in ourselves is taking personal development seriously. So you take your own personal development seriously, like you would invest in a business. You would nurture a tree. You nurture a tree by planting. First of all, the tree is in a seed. So you take the seed, you plant it by putting it in the ground, by killing it. As it dies, it begins to germinate. As it germinates, you nurture it and it grows. As it becomes a tree, and it's a process that it goes through, as it becomes a tree, then it now begins to bear fruit. And this fruit in itself also have seeds that also begin the cycle all over again. And so compare personal development to a tree from the seed to the time that it begins to bear fruit. That is how you should see development in yourself as. That is how you should see personal development. That you are building yourself, that you are growing yourself from the seed to the fruit level. And so you are not only interested in money, you are interested in yourself, in your body, to ensure that your body is well kept, your body is strong, your body is healthy. You are interested in connecting with other people. So you're investing in connections, you're investing in other people, you're investing in you reaching out to people. So at the heart of it, this is what we are talking about when we are saying that you're investing in yourself. So you're investing in your mind, you're growing your mind, you're developing your brain, you're developing your social skills, you're developing yourself emotionally. Every aspect of your being is growing. Every aspect of your being is seeing improvement. Every aspect of your being is seeing some facilitation and is seeing some growth. Whatever it is, so you're turning your weakness into strength. Whatever it is that you're not good at, you work on it to become better. So this is developing yourself. This is self-development. And as you're doing that, we say that you're investing in yourself. Why is it important? It is important because it will help you. Once you develop yourself and you're investing in yourself, it will help you to earn more. It will help you to earn more. It always leads to higher income. Why does it lead to higher income? Because as you're developing yourself, you become more valuable. And as you provide more value to people, correspondingly, more income comes to you. Another benefit of investing in yourself is that you become adaptable. During periods of drought, when things are not good, when things are not going well, because you've grown, because you're developing yourself, you can easily adapt. You can easily adapt and pivot to other areas. But the one who is not developing in themselves gets stuck. So when bad time comes, they don't know what to do because they don't have any options. But what investing in yourself does for you is that it helps you to create options. So when you are stuck at one place, you are able to pivot to other places because you have those options on your plate. Because you've grown to accept, to know, to identify those opportunities, those verticals. And so you're able to pivot to those areas. when bad time comes, when you are stuck, and when you need to move on. And so it is necessary and important that you grow yourself, that you invest in yourself. It also quickens wealth building. So it is good to save. It is good to pay yourself first. But if you're saving 20% of 1,000, that same 20% of 10,000 is more than the 1,000. You need to grow in your earnings. You need to grow your income. How can you quicken it? It is when you invest in yourself. It is when the value that you would have gained in 5 years, you bring it down to 1 year. It is when the value that the marketplace is expecting you to give to them in 10 years, you shorten it to 2 years. How does that happen? You need to invest in yourself. And as you invest in yourself, you quicken the distance or the time it would take for you to build your wealth. If it would take decades to build based on savings, I'm not saying that stop that, continue to do that, but also invest in yourself so that you can become more valuable now, so that you can command higher income, so that you can give better value, so that you can serve a lot of people and get better results. And so one of the reasons why you need to invest in yourself is because how many years are we living on earth? Even if you're 100, in a scheme of things, it's not too long a time. Do you want to be 60 before you start enjoying the money that you've piled? Do you want to go on pension before you start enjoying the vacation that you should be enjoying now? No. The vacation that you are, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. The vacation that you're dreaming of. I'm not saying use your savings that is helping you to build wealth to do it, but you can have fresh money. You can use fresh money, fresh income to do these things. How will you be able to do it? If you invest in yourself, you build your skills, you grow yourself, you become more valuable, you're likely to grow your income, and it will quicken and shorten that period of accumulating wealth, so that the things that you could have done in your 60s, in your 50s, in your 40s, in your 30s, you can do them much sooner. So because of that, you need to invest in yourself. It is a prerequisite to quickening your wealth building process. And every one of us, once you're a person who is aspiring to be financially free, to achieve financial freedom, to pursue your purpose on earth, and to have an impact that is lasting, that pleases God, you need to invest in yourself. So you need to do that. So let me also talk about another reason why you need to invest in yourself, apart from the fact that it will quicken your wealth building process, it also compounds. So imagine that you're investing in your health. You're taking your health seriously. And so you're doing well with your health. You're strong, you're healthy. It means that you won't get sick often. If it's your business you are running, the time that it would take for you, that you're taking off work because you are sick, now you're going to have a lot of time on the job. Whatever it is that you are learning, you will build on it. Having a good health will help you to work, and as you work, you earn. There's a compounding effect. And so you need to invest in yourself. You need to grow at every area of your life. You need to work on your area of weakness so that you can come out of them. You need to improve on your strength. And as you win one battle and another, it compounds. If you grow and you're able to make one city, you know that the knowledge that you gain in making one city will help you to make 5 cities, will help you to make 10 cities, will help you to make 20 cities. But you wouldn't go to you can't make the big bucks all of a sudden. You need to start from somewhere. But the beginning point is what will get you to that big break. So you need to start, and gradually it will be compounding, the benefits will be compounding until it gives you that break that you're looking for. So what steps do you need to take in investing in yourself? There are some steps that you need to take. Number one, you need to invest in continuous learning. Be interested in continuous learning. Every day, seek to get something new that you don't know into your mind. Reading books, reading Bible, reading materials in your niche, in your industry. Grow your mind at all times. And you can do this by setting aside 30 minutes a day to read, 30 minutes a day to listen to. So if you're driving to work, you can listen to, instead of reading, you can read, but you can also listen to podcasts. You can listen to audiobooks. If it takes you 1 hour to get to work and 1 hour to come to the house, this is 2 hours of productive time that you can use. Don't while away the time whilst you're sitting in the car to the office and just listen to nothing that you're not intentional about. So you're intentionally growing, you're intentionally learning continuously, and you try to make time to do it every day. The next one is that you prioritize your health and wellness. Stress is there, but don't let it catch you. Make time to eat well, make time to exercise, make time to manage your stress, make time to sleep well, have enough rest. If you don't go through the pain of exercising now, the pain of disease will catch up with you. Your body is a foundation to building your wealth. It's a foundation to everything. If you break down now, you can't do anything. So make it a priority to invest in your health. There are lots of workout on apps that you can do. It won't take you to even go to the gym, even though going to the gym is also good. But if you want to work out, you can easily do it every day without stressing. And so ensure that you work out, ensure that you eat well. Food is medicine to the body. If you don't eat well, your system will collapse. If you don't eat well, you'll not be healthy because you'll be sick. And it means that the time that you need to be productive, you are spending that time to fight disease and sicknesses. You need to eat to be able to prevent disease from coming to you. You don't eat to catch diseases. Make time to rest. Resting is key. You need to rejuvenate. You need to, your muscles need to rest. Your brain needs to rest. Your body needs to rest. You need to reset. If you don't give it enough rest, you won't have the frame of mind to do that which is expected of you, and you can't perform at the optimal level. Resting gives you an opportunity to perform at the optimal level. So rest and perform so that you can perform at the optimal level. The other step is that build a strong network. It is part of investing in yourself. Get to know people in your industry. Get to know people. Get to know what's going on. Be part of communities that are driving towards the goals that you're also working towards. Don't be in isolation. Make time to invest in other people. Be genuinely interested in other people. Give them value when you can. Not with any expectation, but the thing is that what goes around comes around. If you invest in other people, if you commit to supporting other people, if you don't go as a lone ranger and you see yourself as part of a community, in your time of need, you'll be ministered to. In your time of need, you also get support. So ensure that you invest in your network. Now, investing in your network, one of the benefits is that you get to be referred. And in this world that we live in, it is easier to be referred to an opportunity than to meet the opportunity without knowing anyone, or than to find out for the opportunity without knowing anyone. So, for example, in job interviews, you are more likely to be picked if you are referred than if you go in blind. You don't know anyone you're going to, because the one who's referred you has already given a positive review about you. He's already given your strength. He's already given what you are capable of doing, and so they have an idea what you bring to the table. And of course, they're also comfortable with you because of the person who referred you, because the person is also good. And so the fact that we are talking about building a network doesn't mean that it's just any network. No, network that will detract from your life, network that will not help you. Avoid those companies and look for companies that will help you get to your goal, that will stretch you, that will have a positive influence on you. And so if you are always getting in touch with, if you're in a business and you're always getting in touch, you're networking with people who are successful in your field, it will definitely rub over you, and you will also become successful because you learn their tricks. You take the best of what they have and avoid the worst of what they had, because they will tell you and you'll be able to avoid it. So do that, and you're investing in yourself. So you cannot invest in yourself without investing in people. No. You cannot invest in yourself without taking time to nurture your network. You need to. It's part of it. It will not be complete without it. The other step is to master financial literacy. All of this that we are doing, as you're growing your income, you need to learn how to keep, and you need to learn how to multiply it. How can you keep and multiply the money that you earn? How can you manage your money well? How can you ensure that you pay yourself first? How can you understand, how do you ensure that you understand risk in investment so that you avoid losses? You need to become financial literate. You need to know what debt is. What are the various interest rates that are there? So that if any opportunity comes to you, you're able to analyze it through that lens. It helps you to avoid a lot of mistakes. It helps you to avoid losing money, and it will give you the strength to be able to achieve that financial freedom. Because you need it. You need to be financially literate to be able to manage your money well. Even if somebody is managing it for you, you need to know where they are putting the money, so that you know if they are doing it wrongly, you can tell, and you can take remedial actions. And so you need to invest in yourself by becoming financial literate. Build financial literacy. Get to understand money. And the more you grow in that, the more you be investing in yourself. Now, the last but not the least is to cultivate a growing mindset. Part of investing in yourself is to see yourself as a continuum, that you can get better with each passing day. That is not enough to rest on your laurels now. You're content, but you're looking for ways to improve your position all the time. So part of investing in yourself is not to be static. It's not to have a fixed mindset, but to have a growing mindset. To have a mindset that is able to take risk, calculated risk. You're always looking for growth. You're always looking for improvement. You're always looking to learn. You're always looking to see how you can get things better. Do you know that there are people who are making 10 times more than you by doing less work than you are putting in now? Hard work is important, but that is not the only thing. By having a growth mindset, you're able to have efficient ways of generating income. You're able to have unique ways, strategic ways of doing things more efficiently without putting in a lot of effort. But because by having a growth mindset, you're able to identify vehicles that gives you the highest leverage. So you're putting in the same effort, you and someone is putting the same effort, but you're getting a lot more return on your effort because the leverage that you are in is higher. Because where you are, the vehicle that you are in is a higher leverage, so it's giving you better results. How can you achieve this? How can you get this? When you have a growth mindset, when you are always learning, when you are always searching, when you are always looking for opportunities. So you need to have a growth mindset and take steps to ensure that you're growing all the time. And I tell you, if you take one of these steps or all of the steps and apply to your life, you will significantly see the benefit that will come to you. Know, as I conclude, know that you are your number one asset, and investing in yourself brings you the best of investments, the best of returns. Investing in yourself will give you the highest return on investment. And so before you start investing in other things, before you start investing in other instruments, make sure that you have invested in yourself. You have understood yourself. You have grown yourself. You have dealt with your weaknesses. You've improved on your strength, and you're taking advantage of the opportunities that lies ahead of you. If you do this, you will achieve financial freedom, and you will do it quicker than you thought. You will do it quicker than the traditional path. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and share so that others can also enjoy this. Give us your comments on your favorite thing that you've done to invest in yourself so others can also learn. Thank you.